Hey, sugar. It has been a minute. It has been much longer than you think. You may be under the impression that your journey to arrive, your journey to become, your journey of healing, your journey to enlightenment, to evolve has just begun. It did not just begin. You've been on this journey the entire time. Everything about you, around you, has literally existed because you've been on this journey the entire time. Unaware, just living, sometimes letting life just happen to you, sometimes grabbing it by the horns and driving into the ground. But you've been on this journey for a long time. But more recently, it's gotten real, right? It's gotten real. You've been getting a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of messages that you just cannot ignore. Things happening while you're out in public, when you're alone and you're like, did I really just hear that? Did I really just sense that? Did that person just say that? Yeah, it's getting real, and it's because you have come a long way. You have come a long way. You may feel like this entire time that, you've been living has been tumultuous. It's been hard or difficult or just a constant roller coaster. And you seem like you just, every time you feel like, okay, I'm sturdy, I'm stable, I got my footing, something else happens. Something happens, something gets you all disheveled, something makes you feel unstable, insecure. But truly, it's all been happening to get you exactly to where you are now. And you had to arrive here. You had to arrive here so that you could be here at this moment in time and then go beyond, right? I know it was tough. I know it was hard. I know it was not always easy, and even the moments that you were able to truly smile or laugh or enjoy yourself were quickly fleeting. I know, baby, I know. And I'm sending you so much love and so much light because I truly know. But I'm still proud of you. And you should be even more proud of you because you made it through those times, through those situations, through those experiences. You did what you could with what you had at that time, and you made it through. And no one can take that from you. No one can take that from you. It's in your tool belt. It's a part of your artillery. Strength, endurance, resilience, survivor. Yeah. And now you're about to be thriving, evolving, literally having life in the palm of your hands. You've always had it in the palm of your hands, you just didn't know. But now you are receiving a lot of information, a lot of messages, a lot of signs, I know. I know it's a lot. But the thing is that even before those things became apparent, the first real sign that you were starting on your soul's journey to evolve, to enlightenment, to awakening, to the next level, is when you could no longer tolerate the things that you have been sweeping under the rug for other people's comfort, the things that you have let slide because you care and love for others so much, the things that you took with grace and patience and empathy. Every rude statement, every shady look, every sly comment, every lie, every excuse. And you just kept on. Yep, yep. I'm a good friend. I'm a good family member. Let me sweep it under the rug. Yep, yep. I'll go ahead and patch that stab wound up. I'll go ahead and patch it up. Yep. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be there for me. I'm always going to be there for you. That was the first time was when you was like, let me just pick this rug up and throw that across the room. Okay. That was the first time. When you was like, hold on. Oh, you thought you were gonna talk to me like that again? You thought you were gonna treat me like that again? Blocked. Oh, you thought you were gonna manipulate me again? You thought you was gonna gaslight me again? And all of that. Oh, dismissed. Yeah, that was your first sign. And I know it would, listen, that is hard. That is hard, especially when it's people that you really do care and love. You care about them, you love them, and you would always be there for them. But now it's time for you to be there for you. And that's why internally you just cannot take it anymore. And your new response to these things that you've been dealing with for years, years and years and years, you've been tolerating this stuff. Your new response to it was automatic. Couldn't even control it. It was like somebody else was speaking through you. Somebody else was acting through you. Yeah. That was the divine in you standing up and saying, no more. No more. No más. No. It's time to adjust the crown. Okay? It's time to brush all that off, right? That was the divine standing up inside of you, because yes, you are strong, but your love is so deep that you would just keep taking it. You would just keep taking it. Like, whenever anybody wanted to just, like, oh, you want to use me and abuse me, fine. You want to take advantage of me, fine. You want to lie, manipulate, cheat on me, fine. You want to make fun of me and talk about me behind my back, fine. You want to ridicule me and disrespect me, fine. And all of those things did happen for a reason. Because you wouldn't be who you are today, and you certainly wouldn't become who you will be very soon if those things didn't happen. You are so loved. You are so protected. Even if you haven't always felt it or seen it. But that moment, those moments when the divine stood up inside of you. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. That moment when the divine stood up inside of you and the archangels and the guardian angels were surrounding you and saying, we are here and prepared for whatever the response of these people have. Honey, you were chosen. You were absolutely chosen. And that is when it began. Yeah, you may have seen a little angel number here and there. You definitely bumped into a few angels while you were out and about living your life. You just didn't realize it. You were like, oh, you know what? That was a little odd interaction, but don't get me wrong. Things have been coming to you your entire life. But the more open and aware that you needed to be, certain things had to happen, right? Certain things had to happen. You had to be in certain places, be in certain frequencies and awareness. And sometimes you were there and aware. Sometimes you wasn't there, fully aware. And it's okay. Yeah, you came across those things here and there. But it actually began when the divine stood up inside of you. And the way it felt was not a sense of confusion or displacement. It was, yes, I do deserve respect. I do deserve trust. I do deserve the good things. I deserve people being friendly and nice to me and kind. People being honest with me. And just that internal gratitude for that happening. That was you saying yes, yes, yes to the divine inside of you. Please show me how to do that more often. Show me how to step into that self-love. Show me how to step into that self-care. And when you allow the divine, not allow, I take that back. When the divine stood up inside of you and you didn't snatch it back. So for instance, if the divine stood up inside of you and told somebody, you know what, I think I need some space. If you didn't go back and retract that, you were saying yes. Yes. Okay. When the divine stood up inside of you and blocked that person that kept on treating you like a doorknob, if you didn't go back and unblock them, that was you saying yes. Yes. More of that, more self-respect, more self-love. Every time the divine stood up inside of you and helped you create healthy boundaries that surrounded you with the things that make you smile, that make you happy, that make you feel safe, that make you secure, that feed your soul and what you need and what you want as well. That was you saying yes. 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 I love the way this feels. I love the way self-love feels. I love the way it feels to care for myself. I love the way it feels to think about what I want, what I need. I love this. Yes, God, please. That was you saying yes, right? And then the floodgates open, honey bun. You know, and that's when you were like, oh, wow, okay. Angel numbers all over the place. Angel number here, angel number there, angel everywhere. You know what I mean? That's when you started like all of a sudden the algorithm on all the social platforms is like, oh, here you go. Here's a message here. Listen, it's a lot. It's a lot. But don't forget that the divine is always in control. Yes, you have free will. You could go in the settings on any of those platforms and change everything if you want to. But the messages that you are supposed to receive you will receive. Okay? The angel numbers that you're supposed to receive, you will receive. The places you're supposed to go to receive your blessings, the people you're supposed to talk to receive your blessings, or to help you build the momentum of going towards where you are supposed to land. Let me be the one to tell you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And it's okay. It's okay. If you just started this, spiritual awakening, this journey of healing, this journey of self-love, whatever you want to call it, whatever resonates with your heart and your mind and your spirit, you know what your journey is about. It's okay if sometimes you feel like that I have to be that drastic. It wasn't just you. It was the divine protecting you. It was your angels guarding you. That I have to go so far. That I have to do this, that I have to do that. Don't ask yourself these questions. Do not question your actions when it comes to caring for yourself, when it comes to protecting yourself, when it comes to loving yourself. Do not question those things. What you want to think about is how you feel when you did it. Do you feel safer? Yes, check. Do you feel more grounded? Yes, check. Do I have more time to pour into my cup that I love to pour into others? Yes, check. Do I have more time and motivation to actually practice self-care? Yes, check. Am I able to slow down and be present in my day to day and moment to moment? Am I starting to notice how I feel around certain things and certain people in certain environments, about certain topics and subjects and places and whatever else you can think of, honey bun? Yes, check. We're not going to be questioning what we had to do, what the divine gave us the strength to do, to love ourselves. Like I always say, you are giving to you first. So your obligation, your responsibility is to love you first, is to care for you first, is to pour into your own cup first, so that you can fulfill what it is you're supposed to fulfill, so that you can have what you need on your tool belt, what you need in your artillery to continue on your journey. And don't be mistaken. Don't be mistaken. These things are not selfishness. These things are selflessness, because when you feed yourself first, you are able to gain the strength that you need to help feed others. If I had not started my healing journey, if I had not embraced the dark night of the soul that I went through, and I actually went through it more than once, like, if I didn't do the shadow work and constantly still visiting in with that, unpacking that, because I've come to a place where I fully accept all the parts of me, right? And you will too. But if I didn't do all those things, would I be able to truly pour into others when they are starting this journey, when they are going through this journey, before especially for the young people, before they even get to this journey, I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't have the mind to even think about where to begin with that. You know, my heart would still be burdened and broken and wounded. I wouldn't be able to share love and light and patience and empathy. And it truly is the best gift that I could ever give to anyone. All the diamonds and the pearls and the gold and the silver and the copper and the silks and the linens and everything in this world, the most beautiful things. But the greatest gift that I could offer is teaching someone, telling someone it's possible to love yourself. It is possible to accept yourself. It is possible to respect yourself. And it is even more possible that once you gain these beautiful internal gifts, that it externalizes, and the world around you will be surrounded in the most beautiful things. You will be grounded and happy and fulfilled. That is your birthright. That is your birthright. And when you get into that vibration, everything around you begins to blossom. Because you let love land. For you first. It's truly the highest praise you can give to your Creator. It truly is the highest praise. The divine gave you a responsibility, a charge. Here, soul, I'm gonna give you yourself. I'm gonna give you this brain and this body. I'm going to put you on this planet. I'm going to give you this life. Go, be beautiful, be happy, be healthy, take care of yourself, learn as much as you can. Fill up your cup and continue on your journey so that you can pour all of that beauty out into others, and you will never go empty, because you fulfilled your responsibility to yourself first. And I know, it's like life can be so distracting, right? It can get really, really distracting. Things happening, people everywhere, and then you got these things you got to do. You got to go to school, you got to learn, you got to, it's a lot going on. Don't feel burdened. Don't feel burdened. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. The right, the wrong, if you want to look at it that way. If you want to make things right and wrong, up and down, ins and outs, however you want to measure your life, it happened the way it was supposed to happen. You made the choices you were supposed to make. And even if some of those choices, some of those actions, some of those events, some of those experiences may have, taken you a little off the path, off the path here, jump off the path, roll down the hill over there. That's fine, darling. You don't think the divine was aware those things could happen? Was gonna happen, actually? Yes. This was not a timeline movie of suspense for the divine, honey bun. You're fine. You will still arrive exactly where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. I know. I know. I know. Some of it was crazy. Some of it was just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it out of this. I don't know who's in charge of my burial arrangements, but hopefully they got it together. I know. I know. But we're here though, right? We're here, god damn it. We're here because we're still gonna arrive where we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be there. And now you have all this awareness, all this information, right? But this is the thing. Yes, be present in your moment to moment, because God is talking to you, or the divine, however, source, the creator, however you want to label your creator. But yeah, be present so you can receive those messages, so you can receive those internal nudges, so your gifts can continue to flourish. Be present. Take time to slow down. Take time to breathe. Even if you got to set a reminder on your freaking smartphone that reminds you to breathe. Take a deep breath. Slow down. Because there is a lot coming at you. Some of it's distraction, but you'll know the difference. Because if you're taking your time, with things, you'll be able to follow that inner compass. And if you ever feel like, I don't know what to do, oh my gosh, there's so much going on, I feel like I'm spinning out of control, just take your hand, lay it over your heart, take a deep breath, and just remind yourself, the divine is with me. And if you feel uneasy, if your heart is, kind of thumping a little hard, just call on Archangel Michael. Call on Archangel Metatron. They will come in. They will help you. If you're dealing with things that you feel like is completely out of your control with your body, call on Archangel Gabriel and ask for his help. Also, I'm not a medical professional, so definitely, if you're really concerned about anything physical, go see your doctor. God allowed doctors to be, so we can trust the doctors, okay? Go to the doctors. But yeah, slow down. Slow down. Really focus on being present. Be present when you're eating. Even if you just say to yourself, oh, I'm sitting here eating a chicken walnut salad. Be present with the salad. If you're reading a book, that's a good way to be present, reading a book. Even if you're watching a YouTube video, just be present. If you're cooking, if you're cleaning, if you're doing laundry, in between meetings, in between errands, whatever it is, try your best to be present. When you're interacting with other people, definitely be present. Because you need to learn how to assess how you're feeling. How you're feeling. What's going through your mind. What is God saying? What are you sensing? And you're never alone. You're never alone. Never, ever, ever alone. Even if you think you are, you're not alone. You got this. Because the divine has you. And the divine is inside of you. Have faith. Have faith. Not just in the divine, but also yourself. Now you see what it looks like when you love yourself. Now you see what it looks like when you forgive yourself. Now you see what it looks like when you respect yourself. Now you're responsible to keep that up. And it shouldn't be hard at all because it feels freaking great. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel hopeless. All of these things are gifts for your soul, for your mind, for your body, for your life while you're here. It is literally gifts from the divine to you, saying, I know what you've been through. I know what you've gone through. I know what you had to do. I know what it was like. I know how you felt. I know it hurt. I know it was bad. I know it was scary. Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. Here goes some self-love. Here goes some protection. Here goes some safety. Here goes some grounding. Okay? Here goes some security. And then before you know it, it's going to be, here's that dream job you've been manifesting and praying for. Here's that dream spouse you've been manifesting and praying for. Here's that dream home you've been manifesting and praying for. Here's that dream child you've been manifesting and praying for. Whatever it is, stay the course. Not perfection. Not perfection. Because even if you, and this is the thing, you don't have to listen to me. You can just ask yourself. Because when you ask yourself something, you're talking to the divine. Okay? So if you say within yourself, do I need to be perfect? You will hear the answer within yourself. The truth is here. Your power is here. Your healing is here. Everything that you have a question or wonder or worry about, my love, you do not need to look outside of yourself. All you need to do is trust and have faith in the divine that is within you and go in. Okay? Ask those questions and see what you feel internally. Not what your mama said and your dad, God bless your parents, okay? But not what your mama said and your daddy said and your auntie and your uncle and your titi and your tío and your abuela. God bless them. We love them. God bless them. But honey bun, the truth is here. It's here. Don't fret. Don't fret. And I just heard in my spirit that it is time for someone to spread their wings. It is time for, and so oddly enough, I am wearing this necklace today with the sword and the wings. And it's, for me, this represents that I've learned that I have the right to stand up for myself and to protect myself. And that it's okay. And I guess this is a message for someone. You have a right to stand up for yourself and protect yourself. And it is time. It is time to spread your wings. It is time. I did not intend on sharing that in this message. It just came through as a channel, and so I shared it because apparently someone needed to hear it. It's time, and the divine is expecting you to spread your wings. I don't know what that means. I really don't. I don't know if that means that you're supposed to apply to a job that you've been procrastinating on because you don't feel worthy enough. secret, not secret, you're worthy. Apply for the job. You know, I don't know if it's, you know, proposing to your fiance, like whatever it is, like moving to a new home, you know, to a new state, new country. I don't know, visiting with the I just heard visiting with the doctor for plastic surgery. Like, I don't know what it is, but the device says spread your wings. So listen, honey bun. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to share tonight because it was on my spirit. Like, and someone's thinking like, this is a lot. Someone's like, you know, all my life I just been, you know, doing what I'm supposed to do, going to school. You know, I got me a job, and I'm, you know, doing what my mama said, and my grandmama said, and my dad said, and they like, now all of a sudden, you know, I just feel like, you know, people been taking advantage of me, people been treating me bad, and then I'm getting all these messages and these angel notes, and all this is just crazy. And the channel that came through was, no, you've been on this journey the whole time. You've been on this journey the whole time, Mia. It says my name, Mia. I wasn't saying the name Mia, it was Mia, like, you know, daughter. Anyway. But yeah. The whole time. And you are arriving, my love. It may not feel like it. You may feel like, girl, I still got so much going on. That's okay. That's okay. Like one of my favorite YouTubers, shout out to Energy, always say it's just a little contrast. It's just a little contrast on your canvas. Just a little bit of color. It's okay. It's life. Enjoy this experience. It's going to be up and down. It's going to be ins and outs. But it's not going to be as bad as it has been. Because now you know how to protect yourself. Now you know how to stand up for yourself. Now you know how to spot those red flags and respond appropriately. Okay? So yeah, it's not going to be as bad as it has been. Now you know how to slow down and take your time and go within and get that guidance that you need, the security. Now you know when you feel overwhelmed, you can stop and do some deep breathing. Now you know that you can pray and your prayers are heard. Now you know that you can summon the archangels and they will come instantly. Now you know. So like, yeah. What's stopping us now? Nada. Zilch. Nothing. All right, babies, look, it's late. I gotta get some sleep. Okay, as y'all can see, I'm on this video all fully unfiltered, honey bun. Okay, I gotta go to bed. Your girl needs sleep, okay? But I just had to get this message out. I had to. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. I got you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Take care of yourself, okay? Drink your water, eat your fruit, take your vitamins, okay? And stay out of environments you know don't make you happy no more. It's a waste of time. Just go do something you would love to do, rather do. Take a milk bath or something like that. I don't know. Whatever you enjoy doing, go do it as long as it's good for your soul and your body and your mind. Okay, because we ain't got no time for nothing unhealthy or that's going to have us stagnated. All right? Okay, my love. Peace.